This slideshow presentation is designed to get you started using Encoder Pro. After you log in, you'll be directed to the home page as shown here. On the top left, under Optum 360, you can see in bold all code sets. If you do the drop-down on that, you can select the code sets you want to view. They're defaulted to all code sets, but you can change that and select only one set or as many as you like to view at a time. This is helpful if you're trying to narrow down a selection of a code. You can search for the codes using an index as you would in the manual. To do that, click on the drop-down coding menu underneath all code sets and select the manual you would like to use. Another option for selecting codes is in the search box to the right of all code sets. In this box, you can type in terms and click search, or you can type in codes. You can put in multiple codes at a time if you separate them by a comma. Once you have brought up the codes, you will see the detail. This is a description of a CPT code detail. It lists the codes with a red underline, then it gives you the description based on the CPT manual. It also gives a lay description, which is a more basic idea of what the code is used for. References have many icons that are helpful. Some of the ones that I will touch on are the M, which gives you the modifiers that are valid for this code, and the cross codes, which will give you valid diagnoses to help support these procedures. To the right of that, you'll see the edit icons. In the edit icons, this is where you're going to see the global days, such as 0, 10, or 90 for procedure codes. And it'll also let you know if the procedure is valid for assistant surgeon, co-surgeon, etc. When you're viewing the ICD-10-CM code detail, it will give you useful information such as a red box to the left of the code letting you know if additional characters are needed. In this example, it shows a check 5th digit showing that you need additional characters. Those will be tabbed underneath the description. The icons on the right also give additional information such as the instructional notes and the chapter notes for that section. It'll also have an icon if it's an unacceptable primary diagnosis, which means that you should have another diagnosis listed first. The ICD-10 PCS code detail also lets you know if additional characters are needed. Those are indicated by a blue arrow. You just click on the blue arrow and it'll give you additional codes. Icons on the right also give additional references or edits. After you have found the code that you want more detail on, you can click on the red underlined code that was shown in the previous screens to get a page with more details and more explanation. This is an example of a CPT code, and it'll give you the chapter, section, and subsection guidelines for each particular code. This is a very useful page because it also gives you the lay description in detail as what the doctor should be doing in order to use this code. Another thing we will be learning in this course is NCCI edits. Encoder Pro has the ability to show you these National Correct Coding Initiative edits. If you go back to the home page and scroll down to the bottom left, you'll see a section titled CCI 3-Step Quick Check. In this section, you can type in multiple codes and click check to see if there's an edit between them. This would be useful in seeing if you can build those codes together. If there are NCCI edits between the codes selected, the code pairs will show up under a section with red writing. To the right, it will indicate if a modifier is allowed to unbundle the NCCI edit. Allowed means you can use a modifier if the documentation supports 2 separate services done at the same time. This is usually indicated with separate location, separate incision, or separate documentation. Not allowed means the codes cannot be built together under any circumstance. If there are no code edits, the codes will show up under a green heading. You may have to change your results view to see this information. To the top of the codes, you can see a choose results view. If you choose CCI code view, it will show you the green writing. So let's get started. Log in and set up your user. The best way to learn how to use this program is to practice using it. Start searching for different codes with their terms, with the codes. Play around with your CPT codes, your ICD-10-CM codes, and your ICD-10-PCS codes. Click on the codes, click on the reference icons and your edit icons to see what type of information is available to you. The best way to know how to use this program for this course is to play around with it first. There is more detailed information with the PDF user document that will be available in your module that will give you detailed information regarding using Encoder Pro. This may be helpful to review so that you may know what else is available to you as we just touched on the basics. So get started in it and we will start using this throughout this entire course.